both here at Arise AM1380, here to learn about the world of radio. We are here with Christina. Christina, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for being here today.
So good. It's fun that you have my name too.
Yes, exactly.
So Christina, tell us what you do here.
So yeah, I do a little bit of everything here. There's a lot that goes into running a radio station. Right now we've really been focused on the promoting of our station because we've just moved to a bigger signal on the AM 1380 dial, which is really exciting. So we're trying to get the word out, and that's really important to us, as well connecting to the churches in this community. We really want to be a radio station that is centered around the community. So we have our community calendar, and we promote events for different churches and things happening in the area, which is really great as well. Obviously, you know, social media, everything that's going on, we're really wanting to spread the Word of God online and on air because we're not as able to meet in person right now.
Radio is such a big part of people's morning commutes and evening commutes. People are driving all the time. What is your goal in broadcasting these programs?
Yeah, our goal at Arise is really to inspire and to connect. We want people to be able to turn on the radio and be uplifted, you know, by great messages, by inspiring music. We just want people to have some good news as well. We know this year with COVID-19, there's been a lot of negativity, and not that we want to ignore that, but we just want to put it in perspective that there is good news, and that is, you know, how we get through the hard times is with the strength that we have in our hope. So, you know, we can see the hope, the light at the end of the tunnel, and Arise wants to spread that message and also bring people together. Because right now, you know, especially in the church, people are feeling isolated. And the radio station can be more like a community, you know? We can feel a part of something, and something good and positive.
And usually during a drive, there's so many different age groups that are tuning into your radio. What kind of programs do you offer on your station?
Arise is really a family station. And so, you know, every day of the week we have multiple shows from Focus on the Family. You know, everyone can listen and stay tuned, and it's very family friendly. As well, we have specific shows for kids. So one of them is Adventures in Odyssey, which is like a drama and a comedy that narrates for kids. It's really fun and also teaches some good moral lessons that teaches the Bible to kids in fun ways. So yeah, we have every age group, something available for every age group for sure. I really love being able to connect with the community and to give people hope. That's always been my life goal. So to be able to use the radio airwaves, you know, to share God's message of hope and to connect with people and where they're at in life, I think that's just very fulfilling and meaningful. So.
Richard Huskisson is the morning show host at Arise AM 1380. So people probably underestimate what it takes to actually be a radio show host. What's the hardest part about showing people your personality just with your voice?
The hardest part is knowing how to communicate a message in sort of a short period of time, but in a way relatable to the people who are listening. So if I'm, say, trying to tell you about how the weather is doing outside, you don't want me just lifting off temperatures and, you know, what the sky is doing. You want me telling you that it's going to be windy out, so you need to bring in your lawn furniture. You want to know that it's cold enough you're going to need a coat, but not cold enough that you're going to need a scarf and a hat. The sort of conversations you're going to have with your neighbor over the fence or with your cousin on the phone, you know, that sort of thing.
At Arise AM, you focus on inspirational music and talk shows. Why is that so important for your listeners?
It is really easy to hear a lot of dark and depressing things, whether it's on television or the radio or on the internet. Getting something that is uplifting, something that is spiritual, but also positive, how you can live your life in a more loving and appreciative way, that's kind of important to us. So we try to bring in as much of that, and especially in the morning show, I try to bring in all the love of Jesus that I possibly can.
So Richard, walk me through this. How do I go about crafting something that I would say after a song has just finished on air?
Well, one of the most common things we do is the transition between one song and another. So in order to do that, you need to know what song you're coming out of, what song you're going into, but also the important element you want to communicate to people. So in this case, I think one of the things we'll talk about is how people can listen online, nice and easy. So we've got a little bit of a script here to make it nice and easy for you to follow along. It covers what song we're just playing, what you want to talk about, and the song you're going into. And it's got to be written in a way that is easy for you to flow through.
Okay.
That's really important. So if you want, what we're going to do is we're going to give this just a try.
Okay. You tell me how I do. You can give me a rating on a scale of 1 to 10 after I do this, okay?
All right.
Who You Say I Am by Hillsong Worship on Arise AM 1380. You can listen online anytime just by clicking the listen. Blah!
It's easy to get flustered, and when you run into a problem, one of the key pieces of advice that we always get drilled into us in radio school is don't stop.
Oh gosh.
You gotta just get through the bit. All right, we've got the music all queued up. It's time for you to take it live. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right, first thing you're gonna do is slide up that little first slider on the end there. That's your microphone.
All right.
And the next, do your break.
That was Who You Say I Am by Hillsong Worship on Arise AM 1380. You can listen online anytime just by clicking the Listen Live button on arise1380.com. It's that easy to get uplifting music on your computer, like Leland featuring Brandon Heath with Follow You. Yeah!
Now you gotta slide it down.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. Oops.
When I know you need the same. I was always acting now when I feel I'm falling short.